So, as you'll have seen from the thumbnail and obviously from this as well, yes, we are back with England. Hello guys, and welcome to Dreaming is Possible here with England, yes, and we have got 2 games in the qualifiers, and if we win both of these games then we will probably get ourselves a place in the Euros. Yeah, and we are playing against Switzerland and Latvia. Latvia will be coming up first, and then we've got our home game at Wembley against Switzerland. But yeah, without further ado then, let's get on against Latvia and see if we can get ourselves our first 3 points of the episode. So here are the 2 lineups going into this one. As you can see from Latvia, they are going with the 2 banks of 4, aren't they? Parking the bus, trying to get some kind of a point. We should get 3 points here. They are not a sort of quality nation, and I don't mean that in the sense of the actual nation itself, but I mean as in the football team. But yeah, we have got Jack Butland in the back from his injury and stuff, so he is back in the England shirt. No more Pickford slip-ups, so he's in goal. We got Newby, Janssen, Bucci and Marsden as the back 4. Going to play, like I say, Latvia aren't that good a side, so I'm going to play some of the younger players that don't normally get a run out and stuff. They're not as experienced players. We've got Ben Clay going to be the captain alongside Bailey Sanders is going to be there, and we've got Cottrell, Appleby and Sterling as our sort of attacking midfielders, and then we got Greenwood as our striker up top. So like I say, there's a few players that have come back into the England fold just from injuries, or whether I just felt that they weren't good enough, and now I feel that they've been playing better for their their club side. So and their form has been good, so that's why I brought them back in. Right, let's see how we do against Latvia. So Latvia get things off and running here. We got the first highlight right from the kickoff. We've got a bit of rain coming down, so whether that'll cause any issues or not, I don't know. We'll find out. But here they go through the middle. I'm not going to know. I'm not sure if any of you are going to know any of these Latvian players names and stuff. So I'm not going to necessarily mention them. But that's the only reason why. But plus I can't even say half of them. But there we go. As Appleby surges through the middle now, picks out Greenwood, and I was about to say there's our first goal, but not to be. The keeper gets down and just stops that one, but we managed to get ourselves a corner as Newby puts this one into the box, and chance there for Sterling, but not able to get it, and Latvia should get away with this. So good pressure from us as Raheem Sterling manages to nick the ball here into Greenwood. Is he going to keep hold of it? He's going to play to the back stick, and there's a chance and it's fallen to it. It was a couple of players, I think Cottrell, Appleby, both trying to get a shot in there, but it's sort of bounced fortuitously into the path of Raheem Sterling, and he just slots that one into the bottom corner. As you can see here, Greenwood was looking for maybe the run, but turns and got intercepted. Then he managed to pick up Cottrell. He heads it. Appleby shoots, bounces off one of the defenders right into the path of Sterling, and manages to beat their keeper. So Ben Clay over this one goes for the far stick, and there's a chance here, and we have got a goal. I'm not sure who scored. It's actually Bucci that's got his first goal in an England shirt, so he'll be chuffed to bits with that one. I wasn't entirely sure who it actually hit there. Well, it's played here to the far post, as you can see. Sanders it is that gets there. Bucci sort of falling down to the ground has managed to just stick out a leg, and has managed to get England second. Like I said, I didn't think Latvia would cause us too much problems, and it's proving that way as Cottrell has just dispossessed him here. And is he going to get an England goal on his debut? Oh, well, not to be. Throwing from Marsden now. Finds Raheem. Plays this one inside. Ben Clay goes back out here, finds Harry Marsden, who's no one's picked him up. Goes to the far side, and Cottrell has eventually got that one in. It was a good save initially from Gudemans. It is in goal, but Cottrell wasn't beaten denied. He comes in initially, I think it's with his head, and then he blasts it in on the volley as it comes across. Marsden picks him out here. He comes in with the head. Good save initially, but then Cottrell was no, I'm gonna get a goal on my debut, and he has done. Newby on the far side. Appleby gets it back from him. Newby finds Cottrell again. Is he going to be provided this time? And that's a penalty. Mason Greenwood there taken down. It's Ben Clay. There is it Ben Clay? Number 8? No, it's Sanders that's number 8, and he's, well, there we go. I think that's his debut as well, so he scored on his debut. It's definitely his first goal for England, but I can't remember if it's his. I don't know if someone else is, the England manager Jose Mourinho played him before or not. But yeah, looks like everyone's getting on the score sheet right now, and you can see from the stats that Latvia haven't even troubled our goal whatsoever in this first half. So there we are, half time, and like I say, no shots whatsoever from Latvia. 23 from us, 12 on target, and 70% of the possession. It's a walk in the park for us right now, which is good to see. So far been quiet in the second half, I think, because obviously we've done most of the damage in the first. But pressure here on their goalkeeper, and he's hit it straight to Jadon Sancho, but he can only head it down to a Latvian player. We're trying to get this one forward, and maybe they could have an actual shot here in the game, but no, Trent Alexander-Arnold has stepped in there, tries to find Greenwood, not able to, has been cut out. Latvia just having a bit of possession of the ball. I think they'll be quite happy just to have that right now, the amount of control we've had in this game. Sanders now goes out to the right hand side, Trent Alexander-Arnold into Mason Greenwood. He places across to Brahim, puts it into the box. Greenwood's coming in here and he hits the top of the bar there. Sterling now knocks it inside, finds Appleby, tries to find Sancho. It eventually does come to him. Clay out here to Trent. Trent now, good ball into the box. Charlie's trying to attack that and wasn't able to get on the end of it. And again, Latvia just hoof it clear, to get rid of it. But we done, like I say, we've done all the damage in the first half. We've not got any goals in the second. I think Latvia have just closed the shop door even more to prevent an embarrassment scoreline. And yeah, they've done a good job of it in the second half. I think we probably eased off a little bit in the second half, knowing full well that we had the 4 goals as well. So that's another reason why the scoreline stayed as it is. And no, that's it. Yeah, 41 shots in that game, only 4 goals. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed with the second half. I think we just got a little bit more sloppier in the second half, I think, regarding the fact that we just thought, oh, we're 4-0 up, we're fine. So you can see Latvia managed to get a few shots in, so at least the manager will be pleased with that. But yeah, convincing win, and yeah, it's back on the plane and ready to take on Switzerland at Wembley. So, expecting maybe a sterner test here as we take on the Swiss. They're not as good as what they used to be, so it should be still an okay-ish game with the fact that we're at home at Wembley. I'm not taking the 3 points for granted, though, and we can't get too overconfident. But we have made some changes. Yes, we've brought in Trent Alexander-Arnold to start. We got Gomez, Declan Rice, Ollie Clay, so much stronger back 4. We've got Ben Clay as captain, Curtis Hart, is it Curtis? Yeah, Curtis Hart alongside, I should say, him. And then we've got Phil Foden playing the cam. Rashford and Cotterill are out there. Yes, going to give Cotterill his second start, with Jadon going to be being able to come off the bench. Charlie Lawrence is going to start things up top. You will recognise some of the Swiss players, I'm sure, but like I say, probably a sterner test than what Latvia was, but I still think we've got enough quality about us to still get the 3 points. And if we do, we have qualified for the Euros, which is great. So here is Switzerland on the ball, but as we've managed to, well, initially we intercepted it. No, we've managed to get it back again as Hart now pushes forward through the midfield. Looking for maybe someone out on that wing, but no one's moving forward. He's waiting for Cotterill to make the run. He's making that run now, Cotterill, just noticed, but he's actually come back to Phil Foden. It's now going to come to Ollie Clay, who lays this one in nicely, and the 2 Chesterfield players working well together as he picks out Charlie Lawrence, and within the first 5 minutes, Wembley erupts. Lovely, nice little interchange play here between Foden, Lawrence, Hart, nice, and then Ollie Clay. Just a lovely late-weighted pass and a first-time hit there from Charlie into that bottom corner. So I'll throw in here for Switzerland as Granit Xhaka's on the ball. Cotterill trying to win the ball back here, finding that he's unable to do so. It's come to Vargas now, back to Xhaka, and has managed to equalise with one of his trademark power hits, isn't he? That's something about him. I mean, he's also got that sort of lose your head side to him as well, where he can go in a bit rash on tackles, but now and again he will get one hell of a shot will come off that left foot of his, and it did that time. So it's good pressure from England here as we're trying to win the ball back, forcing the goalkeeper into making a mistake. It's now fallen now to Curtis Hart as he's pushing this ball into Charlie, and he just didn't get enough weight behind the shot. I think he was trying to pass it into the net rather than just going with a bit more power. He's just going to go for the precision, and it looks like, yes, I'm going to say it looks like Switzerland have actually capitalised on the other end, as Mbolo has, just cost us from Charlie not putting in the ball in the net at the other end, but Vargas, as you can see, puts this one in, good header down. Butland just gets a hand to it and tips it onto the post, but by the time he gets up, Mbolo was quicker to react than what our defenders were, and Switzerland have taken the lead. Like I say, they were, I was expecting a tougher test against the Swiss side, even though we are at home. Foden now out to this left-hand side, finds Ollie Clay. Will he find anyone in the box as he puts it to the far stick? And it's Cotterill, and it's not gone in. Wow, how has that managed to stay out? Unbelievable that we just weren't able to just put that one in. But Switzerland are going to go down the other end. I thought they were going to go down the other end and make it 3, which would have been so harsh. Good interception there from Trent from the goal kick. Played over here. Finds Marcus Rashford. Chance to equalise, and he has done. I thought it had gone wide there for a minute. That was weird. Maybe my eyes were playing tricks, but it looked like it had gone wide, and then sort of the ball came back into the net. That was maybe just me. But anyway, yeah, Marcus Rashford has equalised for us. You can see it takes it down well enough here and sort of shot on the outside. I think the keeper actually got something on that, but I think maybe it's because it hit the post and went in. Maybe that's why it looked a bit confusing from the other angle. So an entertaining first half for the fans, that's for sure, especially any neutral nations out there that are watching and stuff. But I'm sure that England fans will be hoping that we can step things up a bit and take control of this game as we play this one out here to Ollie Clay. Looks to find someone. He's found Cotterill, and Rashford has now got his second of the game. Nice bit of play there as Cotterill was able to pick him out, and Rashford finished nice and calm, and we are back in control of this match. Comes here to Ollie Clay, plays it across. Nice cushion header from Cotterill on the first time, half volley or maybe a volley there from Rashford, and he just weighted it perfectly into that bottom corner. So Dan Cotterill has picked up a knock, looks like a bruised shin, but we've got about a minute before half time, so I'm going to wait until then before making that change. Good challenge there from Ben Clay. Rashford now tries to play it to find Charlie Lawrence. Cotterill heads it down, but yeah, maybe that shin's just playing him up there a little bit because he couldn't run after it. Will Switzerland make it 3-3? No, not just yet anyway, but Hart has picked this one up here in the midfield. And he's trying to do it all himself, and he had plenty of players that he could have passed to, and yeah, bit indecisive there from him. Rashford now just lays this inside. Foden, Clay, just going to play this around, maybe take it into half time, or is Trent going to maybe find someone? He's found Cotterill, and Cotterill, even though he has got that bruised shin, has managed to bag himself a goal here. So he's had 2 games and 2 goals. So yeah, England fans will be pleased that I've picked him for the England side now. It's nice little bit 1-2 there with Phil Foden that completely and utterly confused the goalkeeper because he's down on his knees not knowing what to do. And it's still not half time. We've been waiting for this half time since that shin injury came for Cotterill, and we've had so many highlights since. Chance for Rashford now to push forward. Goes over the top. Charlie Lawrence now. Can he finish? He can. Wow. I mean, we've had so many goals here. In the sort of couple of minutes before half time. It's mad. But we've totally and utterly taken control of this game after Switzerland came back into it, but or not came back into it. They were leading, weren't they, 2-1? But we've turned things around here still within this first half. What an entertaining first half for the fans. They're just checking here for an offside, but yeah, he was onside. But nice, calm and composed finish here from Charlie. And yeah, 5-2. What a first half. I mean, we were losing sort of 2-1 with not, and all of a sudden, yeah, banging 3 goals. Just, yeah, madness. But there we are. What's the second half going to bring? Let's find out. Well, Cotterill won't be coming out for the second half. I think I will take him off just to, even though he did all right, didn't he, and got himself a goal. But no, I think I will rest him because I'm sure, the Chelsea manager will not be very happy if I get him too injured. So it's a straight swap. Jadon Sancho has come on for the injured Cotterill. And like I say, it's only a bruised shin, so he's not going to be out for too long. But I don't want to risk it and get inflamed in any worse. As Phil Foden has just made it 6, and I This game is just a bizarre one, absolutely bizarre. I thought, like, Switzerland look at strong at 2-1. They were looking like, composed, and we've literally just, I don't know, punched them in the stomach and winded them by the looks of it, because they just, they're complete and utterly deflated right now, as we make it 6-2. We're making it difficult for them to get through, and we've done well there to intercept as Declan Rice now plays it here to Jadon Sancho, who has got those fresh legs, and knocks it back to here to Trent, knocks this inside. Foden, great ball across here. Rashford's on for a hat-trick. Rashford's got himself a hat-trick. It is 7-2, and a deserved cartwheel there from Rashford. I mean, this game it just didn't feel like that. When, like I say, when Switzerland were winning like 2-1, I know it was only for a short period of time, but they were winning 2-1. I felt like, oh, this is going to be a tight game. You know what I mean? How has it turned into a 7-2? It's absolutely bizarre. So we got about 5 minutes or so to go, and I was just checking on like fitness levels, and we've got a toss up between the two midfielders, Curtis Hart or Ben Clay. I'll leave Ben Clay on, take Curtis Hart off, and bring Drea on for him. And I would imagine that is going to be the last sort of action of the game. I can't see anything else happening with the scoreline that it is, and I am right. There we go. 29 shots, 19 of them on target, and 7 of them in the back of the net. What a game. No way did I think that this would be a 7-2. I don't think you guys thought it when, like I say, like when Switzerland were winning 2-1. Did you ever think that this would have turned into a 7-2 thriller? Wow. There we go. What a way to qualify, guys. What a way to qualify. What qualify we have done. Yeah, like I say, we have qualified. There's the big Q next to England's name there, and with 2 games left. I won't show the 2 games. I don't think you guys are that bothered about like seeing the final 2 qualifying games, because like I say, it's already wrapped up anyway. Yeah, the next time that you'll probably see an England like episode will probably actually be the Euros, but there might be some friendlies like beforehand that I might like throw in now and again. Like, well, I'll see who those friendlies will be against. But yeah, we've done it, guys. We've qualified for the Euros. Yeah, we'll be back with Chesterfield tomorrow, and there's like some interesting news in tomorrow's episode, so yeah, you'll have to tune in to find out what that is. But anyway, guys, one of those would be appreciated. You take care, stay safe, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next episode, guys. That's it from being the England manager back to being, the day-to-day job of being Chesterfield boss. I'll catch you in tomorrow's episode. Take it easy. Stay from Mumongu Gaming, signing off. Cheers.